This is, I believe, week 18 now. Weighing in at 222, which means 70 pounds of weight loss since December. And today is April 15th. Yeah, April 15th. Front. Able to see some definition now. That's the side. Show you the back. Back. Other side. There, that's better. And then back to front. Able to fit a 34 pant again, which is nice because I got a couple of those, and yeah, just nice to be able to fit in some jeans again. And yeah, really, that's it. Gonna keep going, obviously. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I've talked about, you know, it's like my loose skin. At this point, this just comes with the territory. Other than David Goggins, I don't know anyone who's like lost like significant amount of weight like this and who hasn't had loose skin. Loose skin surgery here in Manitoba is about $10,000, which I don't have to spend on that. And yeah, it is what it is. You know, it's like actions have consequences. If you're going to eat and get to 300 pounds, then this is your consequence, right? So it's nothing you can't really see it under a t-shirt per se. I mean, you can see this for sure, but I think once I lose another 30 pounds, this will shrink down again, and then yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, if I can do it, so can you. The entire time.
Nothing is working. Testing. I hear the same thing.
Yeah, I know, you're not going to hear yourself unless I give you headphones, but you don't need headphones unless you want headphones.
I want headphones so professional. Hello, everyone.
Recording now, the long-awaited episode.
No, it's not.
Holly is here. Guys, I told you eventually she'd be here, and the day's finally come.
I couldn't get out of it this time.
No, not this time. Wouldn't let you.
I was forced.
But this is going to be a question and answer. Life with a fat man. Or should we call it married life with a fat man?
Sure.
All right. So Holly and me, how long have we been together, Holly? How old were you when we first started dating?
I was 21, maybe.
No, you were younger.
20?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was about 20.
Or was I younger? It's
Well,
like first year university.
yeah. Okay, well, around there.
So a long time.
Yeah.
10 years.
Yes.
But we've been living together for how long? 3 years?
3 years.
3 years.
4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So during that time, you've seen me skinny and
Yeah.
fat
Ups and downs.
in the ups and downs,
Yeah.
but more so in the downs,
Yeah.
but up in the scale.
Exactly.
Exactly,
So technically ups too.
Ups too, yeah. All right, so I figured for this episode, life with a fat man, I thought it would be interesting for you guys at home to kind of hear the partner's perspective And I'm going to be asking Holly all the tough questions you've always wanted to ask your partner, but were afraid to ask because some of this can be quite painful. But Holly's agreed to tell the truth, all the truth, and nothing but the truth. That's right. So we'll start her off with an easy question. And then as we go through it, we'll get progressively harder and harder. Okay. But
Okay, we're warming up then.
these are questions that I've always wanted to ask Holly and that I haven't. So the answers for me, we have not rehearsed this. I'm going to be hearing the answers for the first time too. Yeah. So yeah, we'll see. All right. Living with a fat man. Did you wish I was skinnier?
Yes. Yeah. But like more so for like for your own health and your own like mental health.
Okay.
Like not only just so for me, but like for you too.
All right. Well, I had another question that was kind of along the same lines, but were you ever concerned for my health when I was like morbidly obese?
Okay, well, don't call it that. I guess didn't really think about it that way, but long term I probably would have been, but at the time I didn't kind of think like down the road like that you'd be like in like danger. I guess that one time you had like that panic attack, remember? Yeah. And then I had to take you to the hospital.
Yeah.
I think that was like obesity related. I
don't know if that was obesity. I don't think that was necessarily obesity related. I think that was just panic attack. But you've told me before that I stopped breathing in my sleep.
Oh, yeah, right? That kind of thing.
So
yeah, that's true actually.
And you were concerned about that.
Yeah, I was concerned you had like sleep apnea or something.
Yeah. Okay. So you were concerned?
So somewhat, yeah.
Yeah. What were your biggest frustrations living with a fat man? And this can be anything.
Probably just that like I felt like I could never win. Like it didn't matter what I did, like you would never like be happy. Like if I encouraged you, you would take it like the wrong way. Or if I
like as a personal attack.
Yeah. Or I always felt like I had to like try to be like more healthy to like cater to like your diet. But then you would like still not really stick to that.
What do you mean with that? Like you mean like when I was trying to lose weight?
Yeah.
And I was switching my eating? Like you had to switch your eating too?
No, like
or were you trying to be an example of like how to
like
eat?
No matter what I did, like it didn't matter. Like if I was like eating and like cooking healthy, you would still like have your own like food on the side, like treats and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Or then I would like feel guilty if like we did get like a bunch of like treat food or like fast food or whatnot, that it like wasn't good for you, and that's just like, you know, what you would eat anyways.
So did that put stress on you?
Sometimes, yeah, but I knew you were just gonna do like whatever you wanted, like anyways. But I guess it was also frustrating, like, feeling like you didn't really care. Like even if I wanted you to change, like it was like up to you. So that was kind of frustrating.
Yeah, like you couldn't make that decision for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
I
like,
don't
quite
know.
honestly, it's like, I think that's true of everyone, because I don't think you can change a person. That person has to want to change themselves, right? But then as their partner, that's another question here. It's like, how do you try and encourage your partner to lose weight
Mm.
other than calling them fat?
Yeah, it's difficult because you don't want them to think you're just calling them fat. But it's like up to them to like go to the gym or to eat healthier. So I guess just like doing it by example, but that doesn't really always get you anywhere because I was always more of like the healthy type. So like that didn't really mean anything.
Yeah, and like Holly is you're not registered, but it's like you study nutrition in university. So Holly knows a fair bit about nutrition, and Holly lives a very healthy and active lifestyle herself. And I must say, it's like you've always been kind to me in the sense that you never made me feel like, you never bullied me for my weight. Like, you made the occasional comment of like, I can't wrap my arms around you, or
Yeah, because I feel like
it's
it
like,
comes up.
yeah, but
Yeah.
like, you never intentionally tried to bully me into
No, because
losing
I already
weight.
knew that like you felt bad about it
Yeah.
and like you weren't happy with it. So I tried not to be like bringing it up more.
Yeah. Were you still sexually attracted to me when I was 300 pounds?
Yeah, I was. I mean, it's obviously like kind of just like different, like being like such different size, but it's not just like physical attraction that's like everything either. Like obviously I like wished you were like a healthy weight.
No, but
You
that's not
were.
what the people want to know. What the people want to know is,
Yeah.
did you want to be sleeping with a fat man, or did you want to be sleeping with a skinny guy?
Well, obviously a skinny man, but like, that wasn't like
Some people like fat people, okay? So it's like, it's not,
yeah.
that's not for everyone,
No,
but
I get that, but it's not like I just needed you to be skinny.
yeah, because you loved
Yeah.
me for who I was on the inside.
Exactly.
All right. Are you more attracted to me now?
I would say yeah, because like you do look better, and then also you have like more confidence too, and you like feel better, so it comes across as that. But you do have abs now, and before you had a pot belly, so there's that too.
Okay,
Not trying to be mean,
fair enough.
but I know you're asking me about the physical side.
I am asking you about the
Yeah.
physical side.
So
So you are more attracted to me now?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair. With my weight loss journey in general, how have things kind of changed for you in terms of, do you shop any different? Do you, yeah, like how has this weight loss journey affected you?
I would say not like a whole lot. I think we still like buy the same groceries, do like the same kind of cooking. Like obviously I pay like a bit more attention because I don't want to ever like sabotage you or like make a bunch of like unhealthy stuff. Then it's like temptation, or like I don't want you to feel like you're like backtracking if you eat like bad food or stuff like that. But I don't think it's like a big change.
But from the videos that we've seen so far,
Yeah.
you do make muffins, and they're
Oh,
pretty
okay,
delicious.
People saw my muffins. That's true.
People saw the muffins, so it's
There's worse things
Yeah.
you could have.
That is true. But it's I find like in general, it's like in terms of your cooking, you'll still cook and you'll still offer me the food.
Yeah.
But if I don't, like if it doesn't fit into my calories or it's like I've already eaten or whatever.
Yeah, I kind of leave that up to you. Like,
it's up to me. So it's like,
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like in terms of shopping, we still shop together. We still shop for
Like the
same kind of
things we like.
staples. But yeah, nothing's changed too
Yeah.
much there.
I mean, we kind of try to avoid like certain things, but you've always been able to like treat yourself like when you really want to.
Did my weight ever hold you back from pursuing anything that you wanted to do? Any kind of hobbies, activities, trips? Do you feel like me being the size that I was held you back in any way?
I feel like maybe we didn't really do much like active stuff, like activities. Because you probably, well, like you didn't want to. Or like maybe you wouldn't have been able to. Like you were still always active, but like we never did that kind of stuff. But for trips, not really, because I mean, you'd still, like we still did those like big hiking trips. And you were still able to do it. I know it was a lot more difficult. Sometimes I was pushing you up the mountain.
Yeah, she literally did push me up a mountain.
Yeah, so I mean, there's that, but we still did it.
Yeah, yeah. So we still got it done.
Yeah, but I mean, overall, like we never really did a lot of like active stuff together. We just did more like sedentary things.
So like when we went to Hawaii, like we did a couple hikes, but we'd spend a lot of time at the beach.
Yeah, stuff like that.
But is there things that you would have liked to have done more of that, you know, me being fat kind of kept you from doing? Or do you just learn to live with that?
Not really. Yeah, you just kind of adjust to that. Like, yeah, there's some things we probably would have done more of. But I could always do it with, like, other people if other people were interested.
Yeah.
And, like, if you didn't want to do something, then we just wouldn't. And it wasn't, like, a big deal for me.
Good. So we already established that you wish I was skinnier. That's fair.
Okay.
Were you ever embarrassed of me?
No, I was never embarrassed of you. I think sometimes your own feeling about yourself like kind of rubbed off on me. Like you wouldn't feel comfortable in like certain outfits or like going to places with me. Then I feel like maybe that kind of made like me uncomfortable.
Do you have an example?
Just to like, I don't know, maybe like weddings or events, like you wouldn't want to go, then you'd complain you have nothing like fancy to wear. And then it just kind of like put like a damper on things. But I would still always want to invite you to everything.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever want to leave the relationship because I was fat?
No.
You didn't want to be with like a skinnier, sexier Mexican man?
Mexican?
Holly has a thing for South Americans.
No, I don't.
And Asians, apparently.
Oh my gosh. No, because like you weren't always fat. You always had like some ups and downs. And I didn't see that as like the biggest thing, you know, because you've always lost weight before. And I kind of assumed you would like go back to like being healthier at some point. Like you weren't always going to be fat.
You're just waiting?
Yeah, I was just waiting for you to make changes.
How long were you going to wait?
I don't know. I didn't think about that.
Okay. What about taking a lover? Did you ever think about taking a lover?
Taking a lover? What do you mean?
Yeah. Like, I don't know what they call it for women, taking a mistress, like
like a side chick?
yeah.
Oh, no.
She's a quality girl. Trying to think of other questions that I can ask you, but we're also already at 18 minutes, so I might have to cut some of this out.
Did we go through the list?
Yeah.
Mm.
Is there anything you wanted to ask?
Oh, I didn't prepare any questions for you. I don't know. Did it ever, like, do you feel like it affected our relationship a lot? Like, did you feel like bad or anything?
Well, I already made this talk last week about my biggest insecurity being my body and never feeling desirable, and never feeling desirable to you either.
Mm-hmm.
Like, where it's like, you know what, like, I just don't feel like you really want me in like a sexual way. Right? Where it's like, yeah. we'll be buddies, we'll be friends, like we'll love each other, but it was never like a can't wait to rip your clothes off kind of situation.
But then it didn't like encourage you to like make changes. Like you didn't care that much about it.
I think the problem with obesity in general, and I think, this one will be obesity specific, is that whenever we feel bad about one another or oneself, you just go to food for comfort, right? And so it's like in a situation where it's like you want to be more desirable to your partner, and you're not, and that's what's making you upset, that's what's making you sad, whatever. And then you go to food, well, food kind of has the opposite.
Then you feel like beat up about it, and then you just want to eat more food.
Exactly. And then it's like you just spiral down and down, right? So I think that was my biggest struggle. All right, I guess we'll end with this question. Do you feel like are fat people lazier?
No.
I'll ask that again. Do you think fat people are lazier?
No, I don't think they're lazier. Like, because like fat people can still work really hard. Like, it's just in a different way. Because like you were still working like 50, 60 hours a week and doing lots and like filling all your time, even when you were fat. But it was just like different. Like now you just have like more balance. Like you're working a bit less, but then also going to the gym. Like it's just different. Like when you were sitting on the couch eating 3 bags of candy and 1 bag of chips, I never thought like, oh, you're like being lazy, because that was like after like a really long day or whatever. I think maybe, I don't know, just your like mindset has changed.
How so?
But I think you could have like easily like gone to the gym when you were fat too. It's just you're like prioritizing your time to like do different things, but you're still like just as busy as you are.
Okay, fair enough. So not all fat people are lazy?
No, I guess some fat people are lazy.
Yeah. Some skinny people are lazy too. So,
yeah, exactly.
yeah.
So I don't think it matters.
Yeah, no, I don't think that obesity is necessarily correlated with being lazy. I think that makes you a lot more sedentary for sure,
Yeah.
but not necessarily lazy.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, don't really have any more questions to ask you. I was trying to think of tough ones.
Those were tough.
Those weren't really that tough. I feel like I took it pretty easy.
Okay, well, you're trying to get me to dig deep down?
Yeah, I wanted you to just like come out with daggers.
Oh my.
And just like stab my soul with something.
Okay, no.
But Ollie's too nice a person to do that. But
But I hope it still helped.
yeah, what do you want to tell people at home? What do you want to tell like fat people at home, like obese people watching my channel, like trying to learn from this journey and trying to do this themselves, like as a partner to someone who's doing this?
I guess just encourage them the best you can, but in the end, it's like up to them. And maybe just show them like how much you care about them, because you know it's like it's their choice to feel motivated. Like you can only do like so much, and it's a hard balance, like coming across like in a nice way or like, you know, being mean and like beating them up about it. So I don't know if I have too much advice.
That's fair though.
It's kind of hard. Yeah.
It's difficult. It's like one of those things where you want the other person to make the decision you want them to make, but you can't force them.
Yeah.
They have to want to make that decision on their own. And if they don't make it, then you just have to be there and kind of deal with the consequences of that. So in that respect, yeah, I would just say it's like, well, thank you for supporting me throughout this. Yeah, thanks for sticking with me when I was fat. And I'm sorry that
You're fat.
yeah, I'm sorry that I wasn't all I could have been. Definitely regret that sometimes. Trying to make up for that now. Now we have to deal with the consequences of loose skin. Because you don't like that either. You think it's hideous.
No.
I see it in your eyes.
No, I just know you think it's hideous because you're always touching it.
No. I just see the stain in your eyes for it.
No, I think a little bit it takes away from all your hard work. It's kind of just like a reminder.
Yeah. I think reminders are good sometimes too.
Yeah.
You can't get rid of all reminders. Depends on how you view it, I think. But yeah, obviously it's not going to be like those guys at your Magic Mike show this week.
Oh my gosh.
So, oh well. Anyways, thanks guys for watching. Ollie, thank you for coming on. Really appreciate it. I know the people at home are very happy.
This is the one time.
No. You'll be back. And
think about it.
And we look forward to it. I think you did really well. I think it's like you're not overly camera shy this time. Like a little bit, but like not like overly. Yeah, exactly. I think you did really well. I'm happy. All right, thanks everyone for watching this week's episode Q&A with my wife. Hope that answered some of the questions that you had that your partner might be thinking. We encourage you to have a conversation with your partner about this whole journey, how you guys can do it together because it really is a team effort, especially when you're in a relationship. It's a team effort, because whatever you do affects your partner as well, and vice versa. So encourage each other to live a healthier lifestyle. Maybe pick up some hobbies together, you know, going to the gym.
We'll have to come up with something.
Yeah. Well, it's like we'll take Lucian for walks and whatever. But yeah, just remember, guys, you're never in it alone. I'm here to support you. We're here to support you. And yeah, do you have anything you want to say? No. All right. But yeah, guys.
Watch the video, and that's what we have to say.
Yeah. Like, subscribe.
Yeah.
Comment.
Yeah.
Leave one for the algorithm. But no, we honestly wish you guys the best and want you guys to succeed in this. So even when it gets tough, just stick with it. Consistency is key. But yeah, encourage one another. She's been a great encourager to me, so I'm very happy to have her on my team. And I hope you guys have a solid partner there to support you guys too. But never forget to just communicate, because communication is the key to success. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yep.
Thanks for watching. Do you know my outro? No. Do you know my outro speech? I'm no one special.
Oh yeah, so you can do it too.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll practice that. But yeah, guys, I'm no one special. So if I can do it, so can you. Thanks for watching.